What? What? So, for those of you who don't know me, I kind of am a minion-holic. I can't see. Okay. So, now comes the age-old story of how we got the Beaver Awards. For those of you who are new, the Beaver Awards are an award that we give to people who have gone above and beyond the call of their volunteerism. They volunteered for whatever their shift is, and they've done way more. So if you see someone going above and beyond, please, on the front door of the dining hall, there is a great list. Write down their name, and they could end up with a cute little homemade beaver by our own Rachel Chasteen. So it is an old story of how the Beaver Awards became to be the way they are. It is a tale of mystery, warped and silly words, outrageous songs, and generally having absolutely no point whatsoever. Generally, at the end of the evening, or at the end of the performance of Beaver Awards, people are left with, what the hell did I just hear? So now it's my turn. So it's silly what most of the other MCs have come up with for what the Beaver Awards are. I mean, I could make up a cockamamie story about how the first WildFire got the Beaver Awards. So the group arrived, not on this place, there was a different campground, and they were very, very excited. And when they got there, they got very sad very quickly because the burn field was flooded. The Beaver Dam upstream had broken and flooded the field. So all the people who were there decided, you know what, we're gonna fix that dam. So they got up, they went over to the dam, and just like busy little beavers, they fixed the dam. Everybody pitched in. Now, there was this one beaver. I don't remember her name. It's like Judy or Linda or something like that. Anyway, she went down deep into the water to fix the dam, dove into the stream to fix the dam. The group really wanted to recognize her hard work and decided to call it the Beaver Award because she had literally turned herself into a beaver. All right, hokey, right? I know that sounds kind of silly, but let's try this one. So the first campground was actually really a raw space. There was nothing there, it was just woods. And it was agreed upon that if WildFire was going to be there, that they would help clear cut some of the space. So they would have a burn field and a parking lot, right? So, like busy little beavers, they worked all night and all day and finally got a burn field and a parking lot cleared. Now, the colony of beavers that lived nearby, needless to say, were not very happy with this. They cut down their community. They broke their homes up. So the beavers wanted to retaliate. That night, the beaver colony came out, found the biggest tree that they could, and cut that thing down. And it landed right on top of a bunch of cars. And that is where we get the phrase, move your fucking car. Thank you. So the Beaver Awards are actually kind of ironic, right? Because the beavers actually really almost ruined WildFire. Right? Right? Okay, maybe not. All right. So, this rock. This rock actually has something to do how we got with the Beaver Awards. So Jane Webster owned this property, and when they started, they were just up at the front of the road. All these woods were woods. And they, as they grew, shut up. They were woods, really? I know, go figure. So they decided to start moving sort of into the woods and building more things. And as they were scouting the space, they came across this beautiful, big acorn tree with a beautiful big boulder. And it was symbolic because the tree was holding up the boulder. Or was the boulder holding up the tree? Wasn't really clear. So they decided that this was going to be where they were going to put the lodge. They decided they were going to break ground in spring. Unfortunately, the nearby beaver colony heard about this. And they decided they would be very, very upset. So they, during the winter, cut down that big acorn tree, the symbol that was there. And that made the boulder roll down the hill, and land right here. The Boy Scouts were eager beavers. See what I did there? And they decided to try to coexist with nature, because that's what Boy Scouts do. And so therefore they built this lovely, wonderful stage based around this rock. So we are all kind of ironic little hippies, aren't we? Naming the award for the industrious beaver, coming up with stupid stories. It's a wildfire tradition. However, I'm going to tell you the real story. Now, this person did not want anyone to know that the Beaver Award was named after her. Lisa Elkins first came to WildFire, very young, very excited, so super excited that all she wanted to do is volunteer left and right. So she did. She had a regular volunteer shift, and then she helped in the kitchen, and then she helped with the grounds, and she helped to make sure that every bathroom had toilet paper. It was awesome. She was a volunteering machine. And the upper management took notice, and they said, we need to name an award after her. We'll call it the Elk Award. Now, Lisa, being the person that she is, was not really thrilled about this. She decided that the Beaver Award wasn't necessarily about her. It's not about one person. It's about a whole bunch of people. It's about everybody who contributes and makes a difference. That wildfire was the hottest wildfire on record. It was like 100+ degrees. Everybody had been sweating all day in classes, and everybody decided, okay, we're going to go down to the lake and go swimming. Well, people forgot their bathing suits. So, what do? You go swimming naked. And hence, where we got the name, Naked Island. Thank you. So, as the upper management was hanging out on Naked Island, which, for those of you who are here this time for the first time, Naked Island is not out. It is usually a raft in the middle of the lake that people swim out to and hang out on and don't go to classes. So all the upper management was lying on Naked Island thinking, gosh, we really need to come up with a name for this award because we can't name it the Elk Award. She doesn't want it named specifically after her. So Lisa, as she wanted to come and join people, was on the beach, stripped down, and swam out. And as she got on the raft, the management noticed she hadn't trimmed the lawn, shall we say. And that is where we get the Beaver Awards from. So, beavers shape their world and build community. That was not what I meant. Trim lawns. Shape their world and build community through hard work and dedication. And like the past 10 years, the WildFire family has built a home in the wilderness, a world where everyone is included, where we rely on each other and we are fully self-expressed without judgment. Through participation, we can transform our worlds, our lives, and the people that are around us. By the way, one of those stories was actually based truly on the real WildFire story. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You're just going to have to guess. Thank you.